Hi everybody, I'm Stephanie from Happy House Berlin. I'm a yoga teacher, cancer survivor and founder of Yoga for Cancer. So if you're here for the first time, welcome to this channel. And if you're coming back already, welcome again, great to see you again. Today I've prepared a class that might be a bit different from the yoga classes you know, because it is, I created this after I had breast surgery and I wasn't allowed to move my arms, the right arm in this case, for a few weeks, and I still wanted to exercise. So I created a combination of yoga exercises that involve very little use of the arms. There's not going to be any down dog, there is no plank, and we're still going to do some really nice yoga moves. Yes, it is, and I can only recommend if you want to build up strength again, to try this out. As always, please listen to your body, only do what feels right, and also only exercise when you have your doctor's go. It's really important. So we're focusing on the legs today, and for this I would like you to start in a standing position. So get up and please come to the front of your mat. Stand with your feet comfortably, hip width apart. Close your eyes here. And begin by feeling the floor under the soles of your feet. Feel it even in the big toe and even in the small toe. Now press all toes into the floor. Now shift your body weight and your body a bit to the front and see how the toes get active now to hold you. Observe this for a moment and then lean a little bit backwards. Do this with your eyes closed so that you really connect with your senses and your feet. When you lean backwards, feel how the heel gets active in order to prevent you from falling. Now lean to the right a little. See what's happening in the feet now. And also lean to the left. Very good. Open your eyes and lift your arms. If you can't lift them all the way to the ceiling, you put the hands, you can also put your arms on top of your head like this. And with an inhale, you interlock your hands and you turn the palms facing upwards. You can also do this with the arms stretched, but also with the arms down. Very good. With an inhale, you come onto your tiptoes, you lift the hands off the head a little, stretch the arms if you can, otherwise just lift them a little. Exhale, go down. Inhale, up, and exhale, down. Inhale, up, and exhale, down. Inhale up, this time we're staying here a little longer. Concentrate on a spot in the room that doesn't move. exhale, go down. Inhale, lift the hands up again, and exhale, bend over to the right. Again, you can do this with your arms stretched or with the arms closer to the hands, closer to the head. Inhale, come up, and exhale, to stretch to the left. Inhale, come up, release the hands, and now shift your weight onto your left foot. Slowly, slowly, lift the right one up, and put your hands in your hips, and slowly, slowly, slowly raise the leg as much as you can. With an inhale, you stretch the toes, and exhale, you flex the toes. Inhale, point the feet. Exhale, flex the feet. Inhale, point the feet. Exhale, flex the feet. Inhale, pull the leg up one more time. Exhale, right leg goes on the floor. Now shift the body weight onto the right foot. Lift the left one up slowly. Raise the leg as well. Inhale, feet point. Exhale, feet flex. Inhale, point, and exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, lift the leg a bit higher. Exhale, leg on the floor. Now grab the first leg, so your right leg, bend it, grab your foot and stretch the thigh a little bit. And release. Other side. Now lift the left leg and bend it back, grab your foot and stretch it. Stretch the thigh. And release. Very good. I'm going to come to the front to the mat as well now, so that you can see me from the side. So you can just stay where you are, and with an inhale, just take a big step back with one leg. The knee comes to the floor, other knee joins, and we find ourselves in the middle of the mat on all fours. Now, put your hands on the floor, fingers spread wide, hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees under the hip and hip width apart, and we're starting with a bit of a warm up here, the cat-cow movement, which you know. With an inhale, you want to open the chest and lift the head up a little bit. Come into cow. Exhale, round back, suck in the belly. Chin comes towards the chest. Cat. Inhale. Open the chest, cow. And exhale. Round back, cat. One more time. Inhale. Open the chest. Cow position. And exhale. Round back. Cow. Cat. Inhale, come into neutral position. Now we're going to do the same movement, but we're going to integrate the sides. So with an inhale again, you open the chest and lift the head a little. Then when the exhale comes, you shift to the right and then up into the cat. Inhale, open, shift the middle part to the left. Inhale fully, find yourself in cow. Exhale to the right and up. Inhale to the left and down. Exhale right and up. Inhale left and down. Change directions now. Inhale left and up. Exhale right and down. Inhale left and up. Exhale right and down. Inhale left and up. Exhale right and down. Very good. Come into neutral position. Inhale, stretch out the right leg. The foot, toes are touching on the floor. Have a very active right leg. And now apply a bit more pressure, but this is the only, we're not going to put any more pressure than that really onto the arms. So very active hands now, and knee, and activate the core, because now with the next inhale we're going to lift the right leg up straight. Foot is flexed, hip is leveled. Hold it here. Strong legs. The right one is very strong because you really pull the toes towards your shin. And the left leg is strong because it carries you on its knee. Now, stay here. And when the next inhale comes, you want to open the right leg. Open the hip. So it looks like it's only the foot turning, but it's actually the entire leg turning from the hip on. Exhale. Close the hip. Turn the foot facing the floor. Inhale, open the hip, open the leg. The tiptoes are now facing the wall. Exhale, close the hip. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. You can watch your leg while you're doing this, actually quite fun. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Now the next inhale, you open the leg and you stay there. Now you can try to lift, put all the attention up to the left hand and the left knee. You try and lift off the right arm. And if you can stretch the right arm up and come into a knee version of the full moon. If you can't stretch the arm fully, you can also put it behind your back, behind your neck, at the back of the head. Hold it here. There's another variation that you can try. You can bend back the right leg, grab the foot, and as before, pull the foot back, helping the hip to open even more. Steady breathing, don't forget to breathe. If it's a bit wobbly, that's completely normal. Now, inhale, release the leg, the arm goes up, and exhale. The hand, the right hand and the right knee go on the floor. Stay here for one cow movement. Inhale, cow, and exhale, cat. Come into neutral position, and we're doing the left leg. So inhale, the left leg stretches out. You're on your tiptoes there. Concentrate already on your balance, on the hands pressing into the floor and the right knee, and keep the hip leveled. When the next inhale comes, you lift the left leg up. Strong core, you don't want to fall down on the left, you don't want to arch the back. Try and hold yourself straight here. Try and have the weight equally on both hands. Stay here and breathe. And with the next inhale, you open the hip now to the left, turning the entire leg. And exhale, close the hip. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And one last time, inhale, open. And like before, now all your attention goes into the right hand and the right knee. Strong left leg in the air, and when you feel like you're balanced, try and lift the left arm up, opening the hip. Again, you can put the hand to the back of your head, ASMR variation. And if you tried and bend the right leg before, now bend the left leg. Grab the foot, the toes, and pull that leg back, enhancing the opening of the hip. And breathe. Inhale, release the foot, stretch it out, and exhale, the left hand and the left knee come back into the original position. Sit back once with an exhale, come into child's pose, sit on your heels. You can have your hands in the back next to the feet or in the front, comfortably. Okay, with the next inhale, roll yourself up and you find yourself in all fours again. Again, check your position, hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, and the hands, the fingers are spread out. Inhale, come up onto like standing on your knee position. Exhale, the right leg moves to the front. So now you have a 90-degree angle in your right leg, and you the foot is under the heel, or the ankle is underneath the knee. When you're all safe here, inhale, lift the arms up. Again, you can put the hands in the back of the head or all the way up. Inhale, open the chest. And exhale. Put the hands back on the floor. Inhale, now flip over the left foot behind, come onto your toes here. And with the next inhale, you lift the left knee up and you lift yourself all the way up here into a version of the warrior one with the left heel lifted. Again, position arms up or here, whatever feels convenient for you. Stand here, strong and proud. Inhale, lift yourself up, and exhale now, turn, twist to the right. Very stable legs. Inhale, middle. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, middle, twist to the right. Inhale, middle, and twist to the left. Inhale, middle, exhale, the left knee goes on the floor, the hands left and right off the right foot, and finally the knee steps back and you come into all fours. Inhale, lift yourself up again, exhale, Left foot now comes in the front, right toes flip over, and inhale, lift the arms up, or put the hands behind your neck and lift yourself up fully into this warrior version. Lifted heel. Make sure that the hips stay leveled. The right side wants to move back, pull it to the front. Try and have a 90-degree angle in your left leg. And see that you can make sure that you can see a bit of your big toe peeking out next to the left knee. Inhale here, lift yourself up, and exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, come to the middle. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, middle. Exhale, left. Inhale, middle. Exhale, right. Inhale, middle. Exhale, right knee on the floor, hands on the floor, and the left leg steps back. We meet in all fours, where you inhale once, open the chest, cow. Exhale, round back, cat. Inhale, lift yourself up again, stand on your knees. Exhale, right leg steps to the front. Inhale, flip over the left foot toes, lift yourself up into standing position again. Exhale, bend over the front leg, hands left and right. Make the step smaller, as small as is convenient for you, because now we're going to stretch over the right leg. So whatever is convenient for you, you don't have to have the right leg straight, you don't have to have the hands completely on the floor. You can be on your fingertips, you can have the leg bend. You can also, if you have blocks, use blocks on either side to support you. So that would look like this, for example, or like this, or even like this, whatever works for you. So, now give your hamstrings a nice stretch. Breathe. Mind the right hip, pull it back. Don't allow it to go too much to the front. Very good. Now bend the right knee a little and put your attention onto the right foot and into the hands. And now you want to slowly lift the left leg off the floor. When you feel really safe and stable, try and also lift the arms and come into warrior three with the hands in front of the chest. Now, you can either stay here. If you're really safe, you can place the right hand on the floor again and try and open the hip again, so that we are now in the full moon pose. Very good. Exhale. With the next exhale, the left hand comes back on the floor. Close the hip, bend the front leg. Keep the left leg in the air. And now put all your body weight again on the right leg. Push yourself up into standing. Grab the left knee and pull it towards you. Hold it here. Now put the right hand on your hip and the left hand pulls open the knee to the side. Very good. And now you can place the left foot on the inside of the right thigh for tree pose. Focus on something that is not moving in front of you. Put your hands either in Namaste or behind your neck again, or all the way up if you can, and maybe make victory hands. Be proud of yourself. 2 more breaths here. Inhale and release the leg, but come back the way you started. So you release the left leg into the warrior 3 pose again, with the left leg stretched out. Then the hands come to the floor. You step back, left knee on the floor and right knee on the floor. And 1 moment in child's pose again. Breathe deeply. Inhale, come back up onto your knees. And exhale, right leg steps to the front. Inhale, flip over the right toes. Lift yourself up into warrior 1 with lifted heel. And from here, bend down again with an exhale. Make the steps smaller like before. And now bend over the left leg. Again, your variation, if you have blocks, put them the way it's convenient for you. You can also use books, but they need to have the same thickness. So, and give your left hamstrings a nice stretch. Breathe deeply and calmly. Okay, next inhale, bend the front leg. Start shifting the weight onto the left foot. Slowly begin to lift the right leg. When you feel stable, lift the arms 2 and come into warrior 3, flying. If you did half moon pose earlier, you can also again do that. The left hand comes onto the floor and you open the hip and you open the arm up to the air, or you keep it on the back of your head. Inhale here, exhale, the right hand comes on the floor, the hip closes, and you lift yourself slowly up with the left leg bend, and then you come into standing, pulling the right knee towards your chest. And focus on something in the front that's not moving. All right, put the left hand on the hip, right hand pulls the right knee to the side now to open the hip. Now when you've settled in, grab your right shin, place the right foot inside of your left thigh, hands in Namaste, tree pose. Hands can also go again in the back of the head or up into victory pose. Again, enjoy this position Proud of your strong tree. Feel how well you're rooted in your foot. Inhale here and exhale. Release the right leg. Hands descend into Namaste. Stretch out the right leg. One more time for warrior 3. And step back. Right knee on the floor. Left knee on the floor. Hands on the floor. And again, one child's pose, this time with the knees at the side of the mat. So you place your knees on the edge of the mat, and then you sit back in child's pose with an open hip. Inhale, lift yourself back up, knees come together, and you come all the way up again into your standing on your knee position. Very good. Now the right leg again comes to the front, and now this time you place your left hand on the inside of the right foot, and now you try and bend the left leg and grab the left foot with your right hand and stretch it here. The left hand now wanders onto the right knee. If you need it on the floor for stability reason, that's fine. You can also again use a block to stabilize yourself, so you can stay in your position and again stretch the left thigh. And breathe deeply. And exhale, release the leg, left hand goes on the floor. Now place your right hand on top of your knee, not exactly on the joint, but on top. And with the next exhale, you want to open to push your knee to the side, and that way opening the hip. Breathe deeply. Send the breath into the area where you feel the stretch the most. And with an exhale, release the tension on the leg. The knee is now on top of the right foot again. The right hand comes on the floor on the outside. Now bend that right leg even closer and move the foot across so that you have your shin diagonally on the floor now, because we're going into pigeon pose. Now if your hips are not the flexible and not of the most flexible opening type, for pigeon pose you might want to grab a blanket to support your right side. So what you're going to do is the left leg is fully stretched out on the floor and the right leg is bent with your foot kind of on the left side of the mat. Two variations here. If you're very flexible, you can move your shin that it's parallel to the front side of the mat, and then you need to have your foot, the front foot flexed, and you can stretch into this position. I can't do that. This is the more advanced style if you have very open hips. So the other version, the gentlest version, is you keep the foot point and close to your thigh. Once you settle in, consider using a blanket. Take your time to find one if you need it. I'm going to stay in this position, so I'm going to support my right bum here, my right bum cheek, kind of. And when I'm settled in, inhale, open the chest, and exhale, try and see if you can come onto your elbows and forearms. Now you can stay here and let the breath take you deeper into the position. It's a very, very passive pose. You will feel the tension in the right side. Send the breath there. If you can also put the forehead on the floor and the chest now rests on the right knee and thigh. And stay here for a few breaths. Enjoy that stretch. With the next inhale, lift yourself up. Come on, walk the hands slowly back towards you. Move the blanket if you have one. And bend the left leg a bit closer towards the body. Take the right leg out, stretch it back once. And bend it one more time. And stretch it back. And then it finds its place again next to the left knee. Inhale, lift yourself up. Exhale, left leg to the front. Inhale here, come up once. Exhale. Hands go on the floor either side of the left foot. Prepare yourself now to stretch the right thigh by firstly bending the right leg, grabbing it with your left hand, and either the right hand stays in the front, you come onto the block, or you put it onto your left knee. And you stay here and stretch the right thigh and balance a little on your knee and foot. Very good. Inhale here. Exhale, release the leg, hands either side of the left foot. And now put your left hand on the inside, a bit above the knee joint. And push now the left knee to the side, opening the hip here, preparing it for the pigeon pose. Inhale, left knee goes up. Exhale, left hand on the floor. Now bend the left leg closer and cross it across the mat so that the left foot is close to the right edge of the mat and roughly underneath your right thigh. You want to stretch out the right leg now fully. And again, your version, if you're very flexible, you can definitely have your shin parallel to the front side of the mat, and then the foot needs to be flexed. Otherwise, keep the foot point and close to your right thigh. If you, like me, feel safer with a blanket because your right bum cheek is flying a little in the air, please use the blanket. Inhale then. Open the chest, lift yourself up, and exhale. Elbows on the floor. And also, if you can, again, your forehead. And let yourself sink into this position. Pigeon pose. Peaceful, passive, surrendering. Breathe deeply. Send the breath to where you feel most of the tension to release it. Feel your body getting softer and more accustomed to this position. And with the next inhale, lift yourself up onto your hands. Walk towards you. Remove the blanket if you had a blanket. Move the right leg a bit closer to you, bend that knee. And then the left leg comes out of its position. Stretch it out once, on, all the way back, pushing the heel back. And pull it in once. And push it back. And place it on the floor next to the right one. Now sit on the right side of your heels, flip over legs and come into a seating position. I'm going to do one abdominal exercise here. So grab your knees from underneath and make sure, inhale and lift your chest, open the chest, make sure the spine is straight, and then exhale, lift the shins up. Now see if you pull yourself a bit closer again towards your legs. When you're really comfortable and you feel that your spine is straight, you can release the hands and come into boat's pose. Now inhale, point the toes, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Inhale, point, exhale, flex. Last time, inhale, point, exhale, flex. Feet on the floor. Give yourself a moment to hug your knees. Rest here. Breathe deeply. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale. Release the arms. Put the arms on either side. And with an exhale, slowly, slowly and controlled as possible, roll towards the floor, vertebra by vertebra, and until you find yourself lying on your back with the knees bent. Now pull your knees towards you once. Going to do a bit of rocking and rolling to the front and to the back. Mind your neck. You don't want to bump into the floor with your head. So protect your delicate neck while you're swinging and giving your back a little massage. And next time, place the feet on the floor and you roll back again, slowly onto your back. Now move the feet a bit closer to your hands. Your hands are on the outside of the thighs, lying on the floor, either side of the body. So move the feet closer that your fingertips can actually touch the heel. With an inhale now, lift the hip up, lift the whole torso up, and come onto your shoulders, kind of. Really stretch the front of your torso. And exhale, roll vertebra by vertebra back down. Inhale, roll up. And exhale, roll down. Now if you can, with the next inhale, bring the hands and arms behind you and stretch the front of your body even more. If you leave the hands on the side of your body, it's just as fine. Exhale, roll back down. Very good. Now grab your knees, pull them towards you once. Now pass your hands and arms between your knees and then grab the outside of your feet so that you can come into happy baby pose. So you want to open the hip one more time. The soles of the feet are facing and parallel to the ceiling, and you pull with your hands the feet down, and you want to kind of try and have a really flat back here. And when you're settled into the position, you can also move a bit from side to side, make it a bit more of a playful baby. And release the legs, the feet, come onto the mat again. Place the feet on the outside again, on the edge of the mat, on the right and the left. Let the knees fall together, open the arms in cactus pose. Inhale deeply, and with an exhale, the knees fall to the left, the head to the right. Make this a very passive pose, no more tension. Inhale, lift the knees up and the head goes in the middle. And exhale, knees fall to the right and the head turns to the left. Breathe deeply and enjoy this passive little final twist. And the next inhale, lift the knees back into the middle, head also. And exhale, pull the knees one last time towards you. Inhale, flex the feet, lift the head, and pull yourself towards the knees. Ball up. Have really, really strong core. Try and use as many muscles as you can. The knees pull to the outside, hands pull the knees back. Hold it here, and exhale, and release, and come into Shavasana, the final relaxation pose. If you need a blanket, grab it now. Everything you need to be warm and comfortable. Now, stretch your arms out on the side of the body, palms facing up, feet, legs comfortably apart, the feet falling to the outside. Close your eyes and begin to relax. Focus on the exhale. The exhale is the relaxing part of the breathing process. Let yourself carry deeper and deeper into relaxation, using the power of the breath. With every exhale, you sink deeper into the mat, into the floor. Let your muscles get very heavy. Release the tongue. Relax even the jaw muscles. Surrender to the mat, and to gravity. feel the tiny pulsations in your fingertips. That's your energy pulsating. Feel the tiny pulsation also in your toes. Relax. This is your Shavasana, your time. And now slowly, slowly begin to deepen the breath. Now use the inhale to wake you up, provide new, fresh energy to the body. Begin to make tiny movements with the fingers and the feet, maybe little rotations. Inhale, stretch the arms out, give yourself a good morning stretch. Stretch the arms as well as you can. Anything's fine. Mind your body. And with the eyes still closed, cuddle up to the right side, give yourself a little hug. Keep the eyes closed and lift yourself up carefully with your hands helping into seating position. You can sit on your heels and knees, or you can come into cross-legged position, whatever is convenient for you. Put the hands on the knees, straighten the spine, inhale through the nose, lift the shoulders up, and exhale. The shoulders descend. Inhale, the shoulders lift up towards the ears. And exhale, the shoulders descend. Inhale, put the hands in front of the chest for Namaste and for one Om. Rub your hands, feel the warmth, and then place your hands over your eyes. Energize the eyes, and then slowly, slowly blink out through your fingers and come back. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this class, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.